Hi beach friends, I hope you can hear me over this powerful wind. Nice cooling breeze. I'm back at the Sand Dollar Beach because I want to see if there's been any improvements since the storm came through Christina. So as far as I can see up here, the tree is still there. There are surfers out there, it looks like. Or people out there swimming. The beach is still polluted. Well, not polluted, but it has plastic wash up. The waves are still strong. It's low tide and still going out. So let's go down to the beach and see if the river has been cleared up. See you down there, friends. I'm on the beach, firmly in the sand, and look what I find. A racing car toy. Oh my goodness. The tree is still down, but I'm wondering if they cleared out the river. They were able to do that. With the men digging it out. It's a lot of plastic on the beach. And sandbags. Yeah, the tree's still down. They haven't touched it yet. These are sandbags. Hey, look, there's a shell here. First shell on this beach. Pretty small. Look at the size of this half sand dollar. Wow. A lot of rocks. And cement pieces from the gabions, I guess. This used to be a smooth beach, no rocks. So it must have all come down from the cliff there. Look at this shell here. This is where you get these shells from, these type of shells. There's one up there too. Let's go take a look. So people haven't been out, otherwise these shells would have been taken. It's got the big break in it there. Wow. The whole erosion. Wow. They're getting bigger and bigger. Look at this one. But it's all mashed up. I'm sure someone will take that. We're not. What is this from? That's a parrot. Part of a parrot. Wow. Wow, it's a lot of like little pieces of plastic and bottle caps. Plastic, like container caps as well. Wow. Yeah, remember I couldn't get out here because they were digging it. They were digging the pathway through here. Wow. So now we can fully get in here. Usually the river doesn't run up this high. I mean, you could walk out and, you know, check out along here, and there's usually sand along there and whatever, but now it's quite full. So this had a lot of debris in it and they freed it eventually. There's a lot of wildlife in here too. Birds. I've heard crocodiles or alligators are in there, so gotta be careful. There are people out there in the water. Surfing is usually way out there. I don't know if you can see the antenna. That's where they go surfing. You want to go across here and walk up there? All right, so we decided we're gonna risk it and go across. We're doing it. Like up to my ankle. We went across the river and we're gonna walk, see how far we can go. Here's a shell here. It's rare to find shells on this beach. Look at this. Because of the storm, all the wash up, we're finding shells here. Normally there's nothing except that type of shell that I showed you. And then you have this one here. So the storm has definitely brought up a lot of shells. Look at this big piece of shell over here. Look at this. Oh my word, and it's heavy. A shelling tip, bring extra bags. Bring extra bags to carry the larger shells out with you. And some delicate type of containers for like the delicate items, treasures you find. So far, I haven't found a whole sand dollar. This beach is known for sand dollars. So I don't know if we're gonna find anything, but let's just keep exploring. Now up here is the tower. They had surfing competitions and they built the tower, radio tower. And next to it was, they built a primitive surf shack. So I don't know if it's washed out or they had to rebuild it. So we're gonna go up and take a look at that. But look at the water, beautiful. There's people way, way out there. So there's a big radio tower that's still intact. As I said, they built that a couple of years ago when they had surfing competitions out here. Surfers from around the world came surfing out there. There's a motorbike. There's lots of people out here, so we're gonna walk and see. It's all surfers. They come out to this point. One day, I've got to get photos, videos of the surfers. Look at this. This big tree was uprooted and washed out here. Wow. It's all clear here too. Turtles come up here and they lay their eggs. A lot of turtles. It's turtle season. Wow, look, there's the shack right there. You see it? Hope I'm showing it to you. I can't see on the camera, but we're gonna go in and check out the shack the surfers built. Now it's on stilts. Before it was just on the ground. Waves. I don't know if these surfers are surfing or they came. A lot of them come, check the waves, and then they leave. We're gonna check this out. So it was, I think, over here somewhere. Now they moved it. It was just flat on the ground. And now they built, wow, I don't know who built that. So they built this. This structure. Wow, this is like Robinson Crusoe. Treasure Island. Look at that. I wonder who built this, do you know? Wow.
I think maybe it's fishermen.
Who?
Maybe it's like the fishermen or the surfers. I don't know.
Wow, the ingenuity, man. Look at that. They had to rebuild because the structure was on the ground, right? Now look at this. You're brave to go up there.
It's a nice view.
Wow. I'm gonna walk around this. They built it with like pieces of wood that they found. Wow. This is a treasure. Wow, look at the steps to go up. Oh my gosh. They go up there. Wow. Crazy. Wow. There are some birds perched in a tree up there. Those are the big birds. And there's the hut. Surfer hut. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. So we're gonna keep walking. That was nice to discover. So the surfers rebuilt that. It was a hut that they would sit and rest and take shelter from the hot heat of the sun. And now they built a 2-story thing. That's pretty good. I don't know how long it'll last, but that's good. And we're still walking. We're going to walk to the next river, which should just be around the bend up there. So keep going. This is what I'm talking about, beach friends. It's more intact. We'll take this one for the planter box. You got to go further up the beach if you want nice shells like this. So we've come to the other river. Oh, this bag's heavy. The beach treasure. Oh, look at this rock. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Oh my gosh. You find some really interesting rocks. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh, it's going in my bag. And my bag is breaking open. It's gonna probably not make it back because we're quite a ways. But look at this. Let's go up here. Here's a limpet. Here's a limpet. Like I said, you don't find these shells up here. Look at that. Here's the other river. I'm just gonna leave my bag here. No one's gonna take it. Wow. Big piece of wood up there. Look at this. There's someone's panga over there. I wonder if it's... Do you see it? Those are all the fishermen boats called pangas, I believe. I don't know if it's been washed up. Oh my goodness. And look at all the crabs down here. Wow. She's walking in it. Oh my gosh. You are brave. You could sink down in it, my friend. But look over here. Look at this. This is... Wow. If you really want to beachcomb and you really want to explore, you can go all the way out here and do this. Wow. But look at this. I know. There's guys over here, fishermen or people, surfers, I don't know, they're just resting. But look at this. That's huge, man. There's a crab going. Wow. You were brave to walk it, my friend.
Fish jumping out.
I know. There's fish in the river. Just be careful you don't step in the loose sand and sink and then your electronics go.
No.
Your phone and not, but
I'm not gonna get swallowed by the
I'm just too cautious. But look at this. Wow, and it's quiet. Well, behind us is the ocean roaring. But look at this. The other river comes out here too. Another tree stump over there too. But look at that. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at the bird. Look at that. That's one of those huge birds. Wow. It is beautiful out here. Look how deep it is for you. Up to your calves probably. Look at that. It's like ripples in the sand. Wow. It's nice to explore these places. Alright guys, I found the first sand dollar. Is it whole? Is it intact? Is it? Yes! Yes! Careful. Wow! Wow! Is it intact? Sort of right here, a bit chipped away, but wow, can you carry that for me? Thank you. Show me the sand dollar washed. Beautiful. Flip it over on the underside. Wow, can you handle that with care and try to get it back home? Watch out, water's coming up. I don't know how we missed these ones. Oh well, it's another one we found. That's going on the planter box. Gonna wash it out. Hi beach friends. I'm back from the beach and this is what I found. All my treasures that were in the bag. And the bag was breaking due to all these heavy shells. But let's go through them. I found lots of these shells on the beach. I have many more inside that are more pristine and much larger. This is a pretty nice one too. Some of these will go on my planter box. And there's some smaller ones here. These are really nice. Before there was any development there of houses, there was lots and lots of these shells all over the beach. Big ones, small ones, they were more pristine. But eventually people come out to the beach and that's what they take. Some people's homes have so much shells around it, so I've seen them. But anyways, found this one here. Beautiful, quite heavy. Look at that, it's been out for a while, but look at that, it is still heavy. I washed it out. There's still like rocks and stuff in there, but I tried my best. But that is just beautiful. I just like, even the broken shells are beautiful. And I'll display it on my planter box. When people come over, oops, the rocks just fell out. They're still falling out. When I display them on my planter box, everyone just loves the way that they looked. They look. They make, you know, they're like, wow, it's so beautiful. Nice collection. Anyway, so those are those. Then we found the sand dollar. Wow, isn't that gorgeous? I mean, it's a little bit broken here, but that is still gorgeous. Quite heavy too. So And I found rocks, beautiful. I don't know, it looked better when it was wet, to tell you the truth, but it's still nice. And this, oh, look at this one here. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. You can see through it too. A lot of this too you can find. And then there was a lot of shells that usually it's only just these shells that are on the beach, but the beach, because of the storm, we're finding these type of shells now. It's a bit weathered, but still. And there was a lot of limpets too, keyhole limpets and limpets. I didn't bring that home, so that's pretty interesting. Oh, and I found this. It's already painted. It's got nails driven through it. So I'm thinking I might do some type of art with it. Maybe, I don't know, put bright beach on it. I don't know. Put some shells on it. I don't know. But I'm wondering if this is from one of the boats, the fisher boats that got lost in the storm and they break up because they're made of wood. Some of them are wood and some are, I guess, plastic. So I don't know. So, but I found that on the beach, so I'm gonna make something out of it, some type of art. So that's it, my friends. That's what I picked up. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave comments, ask questions. All right, friends, we will talk soon on the next shelling adventure. Bye.